is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we normally get into a single band, single album, and we break it down. We get into the lyrics, how it was made, everything in between. But right now, we're kind of doing something a little bit different with the pod the last couple of weeks. It's not a permanent thing, but we're just kind of getting into a general genre of music. This week, we are getting into third wave ska. Love it or hate it, it was still huge in the mid to late 90s. And still people look back on it lovingly. So that's what we're doing this week. We're gonna get into like our top 5, top 10 bands that we love, or not bands, but records, ska, third wave ska records that we love, but also gonna go, dude, your hair, my God, you're just doing this. God damn, dude, that devil lock you have going on right now. Holy shit. But yeah, so top 5, top 10 ska, third wave ska records. We're going to get into subjective and objective, and we're just going to talk about the genre in general, and nothing too specific, just kind of two dudes shitting around about third wave ska. I guess that's kind of what this episode is all about.
Both of our favorite genres of music, so it should be fun.
Well, it's certainly not my favorite, but that's okay. So yeah, if you didn't already know, my name is Tyler, and way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. And while you're listening, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. So let's get into this. I mean, this is kind of uncharted territory, so we have no real script here. We're going to get into our top 5, right? Top 5 third wave ska albums.
We'll do top 10 subjective ones, our favorite ones. You did 10, right? Or you do 5?
I did 10. Well, I mean,
yeah. I said 5 earlier off the pod, but I meant to say 10.
Said that. Yeah.
Well, I said it, but then I corrected myself when I was in the objective one, so
okay,
that's fine. But yeah, I did 10 subjective, and then objective I think what's the top 10 most important records to like third wave ska, and I think all ska punk records fall under the umbrella of third wave, but not all third wave records are also ska punk.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Yeah,
like for you alcoholics, like all mezcal is tequila, but not all tequila is mezcal.
Yes, I like that. That's a good way, a good comparison. Yes, absolutely. So let's get into our top 10 subjective, our top 10 favorite third wave ska records. Obviously, some of these overlap with the objectives, I think. But let's get into top 10. Are we starting with 1 or are we starting with 10? We're going backwards.
We'll start with 10 because I think probably like in the upper, I don't know, the upper ones are probably going to be very similar.
Yeah, I would say so.
Right.
And also, I will say this, that I tried not to, because some bands have like multiple good ska records, third wave ska records, so I kind of put them more than one record from one band in my top 10. So just throwing that out there. So what do you got? Number 10, 10th favorite third wave ska record. Go.
10th favorite third wave ska record. Real Big Fish. Turn the radio off. Turn the radio off. It's funny because the first Real Big Fish record that I got was Cheer Up. Not the got, but I stole, downloaded. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of dumb. I don't really like this. And then like Sell Out was like a big hit. And then I heard Real Big Fish's Turn the Radio Off. And I liked it a lot. I don't like Cheer Up. This is really the only record by them that I really, really like. I think like they just elevated their songwriting. So it's good. Top 10.
Top 10. There you go. Also, this was kind of hard for me because a lot of these records, like you said, there's a lot of punk on here, and that's kind of what third wave ska is. It's punk ska or ska punk. But I tried to be as fair as I could with proper ska and not choose records that were more punk.
Why?
So with that, I don't know.
Your favorite. I don't know.
Number 10, No Doubt's No Doubt. Their self-titled record, technically their first record. I think this is a really, really great, straightforward ska record. Third wave or ska record in general. I don't think there's a whole lot of punk going on here. It's very kind of goofy in parts, very, very poppy, kind of over the top in parts. It's a ton of fun. I have this on vinyl. But in the end, Beacon Street does it better, and Tragic Kingdom certainly does it better. Even though I get it, Tragic Kingdom isn't really a ska record, and neither is Beacon Street. Beacon Street is really more of a punk record. And spoilers: Beacon Street did not make my top 10 because I view it more as a punk record than a ska record. So yeah, No Doubt's No Doubt is my number 10. What do you got for
Okay.
number 9? Go.
Catch 22, Casey Nights.
Damn,
This
it's a
is
good record.
this is one of the first ones that I also downloaded too. The first ska record I downloaded I'll get to later on, but this is one of the earlier ones I downloaded, and like Dear Sergio was just like, damn, bro, like you can not be a good singer and still put out like good fucking ska. I mean, like Dear Sergio, because he has that raspy voice to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then like Catch 22, and then fuck his other band, Streetlight Manifesto. After he left and made another band, and then they redid this, and it's like, nah, dude, like Catch 22 is where it's at. So I don't know. That's it. I think it's just a fucking good record through and through, like front to back. It's a solid record.
All right. So my number 9 is I will say this. I'm not as big into third wave ska as you are. I do love a lot of it, but you also made like a master list of like 30 albums to listen to, and I think I listened to 25 of the 30. A lot
I
of
didn't
them
get into the worldwide shit either. I fucking totally forgot, and it got away from me.
And there were some other shit too that I'm surprised you didn't throw on there, like Save Ferris you didn't throw on there.
Yeah.
There were quite a few. I mean, there were so many bands you didn't throw on there, but I know of, or that I know their music, or at least I know some of their music, so I know what they sound like. But I listened to a lot of ska this weekend, or this week, I should say. So my number 9, Less Than Jake, Hello Rockview. This record has always been good to me. It's always been good, but for whatever reason this week I really, really dug it. It might change in my rankings after today, but I really dug this. Hello Rockview was it's really fucking good, man.
Curious, like Hello Rockview over Losing Streak, or just like that's just the one that you chose?
I didn't listen to Losing Streak. I don't really remember what Losing Streak sounds like.
Okay.
It's been so long, so I only listened to Hello Rockview.
Did I put Hello Rockview on the thing?
Yeah.
Or Losing Streak?
I'm pretty sure you put Hello Rockview.
I should have put Losing Streak. But.
Either way, so that's my number 9. So what do you got for number 8?
That's good. Voodoo Glow Skulls, Fear May. This is this is such an early on thing. Like before I liked like punk music, I liked Voodoo Glow Skulls. Before I really got in, because like I downloaded like Very Proud of You, and I was into like the Vandals, Jackass, and stuff like that. But like that's not like real like punk music. But the Voodoo Glow Skulls is one of the very first like things that I liked that was still punk, but also still kind of like goofy ska. And I mean, I'll get more into it when I get into like the objective things. So that's where we're at.
All right. So my number 8 is, this one surprised me. I've never heard this record before. And it's from the band Forces of Evil. The album is Friend or Foe.
Nice.
This record, man, was incredible.
Potty Mouth, Real Big Fish is what that is.
Oh my God, dude. This was so good. Yeah, Potty. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to describe them. Yeah, this record was so much fun. And it was so catchy. It's perfect ska with just the right amount of punk, that there's never a true crossover, or like it never goes full punk. There's just enough there to keep you excited. And damn, dude, Forces of Evil was so fucking good. I would get this on vinyl. Honestly, I would get this on vinyl. I really, really enjoyed this, and I'd never heard this before. So
it's funny because
like great.
Because like their big song is like "Fuck you, all you motherfuckers."
Yeah.
That song is "Sell Out" by Real Big Fish. It's fucking "Sell Out." Just sell out for me, oh yeah. Fuck you, all you motherfuckers.
Didn't Five Iron Frenzy kind of have the same thing? Like they wrote a song that was exactly like "Sell Out."
Oh my dude. Well, they did a tongue in cheek. There's a handbook for the sellouts.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but it's still kind of.
God, Five Iron Frenzy is so fucking good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Forces of Evil. I really, really dug this record. This is killer. And the first time I ever heard it was this week. So
good. I like it. Good for you.
So I'm like I said, I'm a bit more of a newbie with third wave ska. A lot of the more obscure stuff. So
it all sounds the fucking same anyway. So who cares?
Yeah, it does. 30 records deep. I mean, yeah, it really does. I also talk. So every ska record I listened to this week, I ranked them. So I have like 30 something.
Oh damn.
No, I have.
Okay.
No, I have 24. Sorry, I have 20 or 23. 23.
Okay,
some of them I didn't even
this,
throw in there. But.
So like if after we do the ranking, after we do the subjective and objective, if there's anything in your top 10 that did not make both the objective or subjective, then I want to know about it. And then I for sure want to hear like your bottom ones.
Okay, yeah, definitely. All right, so yeah, let's get into your number 7.
This is where it gets into like even like the Voodoo Glow Skulls Fear Man, like damn near in the ska world, like perfect territory. This is where it gets into like, dude, like front to back. These are all fucking good. How do I rank these? But Destruction by Definition, Suicide Machines, that's where this sits. And I'm not going to put this in my objective because I'll talk about that later on and I'll mention it. But this record is fucking perfect, like ska punk. The only problem that I have with it, why this is not like better than like Op Ivy, is because some of these songs aren't like beyond bangers. There are beyond bangers on this album. The first 3 tracks I think are fucking 1, 2, 3 punch that'll knock anybody out. But there are later tracks that aren't beyond bangers, and that's why this sits a little bit lower. I mean, it's still like top 10 of my favorite fucking ones of all time, but I don't know. I feel like I had to defend it a little bit. Why it's so low?
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It is a little low, but you know, I get it. So, so my number 7 is. You ready for this one?
Better be fucking Sublime.
Sublime 40 ounces of freedom.
You fucking bitch, motherfucker.
40 ounces to freedom. Once again, this is my top 10.
Dude.
This is my favorite top 10. I do love 40 ounces to freedom. I think it's Sublime's worst record out of the 3 records they've done. I think it's their worst. Also, I didn't put on my list. I didn't put oh my god, Robin the Hood,
self-titled.
I didn't put Robin the Hood on here because it's not really a ska record. It's something. It's something so different and so bizarre. So I did not put. No, shut up. It's not B-sides.
It's odds and sods.
Shut up. It's not. Shut up. So Robin the Hood, I didn't put on here, but yeah, 40 Ounces to Freedom. This is a great ska record. A lot of reggae on here as well. This is what every band after 1994 wanted to sound like, and nobody did it as well. Like everybody wanted to sound like 40 Ounces to Freedom, and it all pretty much sucks. So 40 Ounces did something really great. There is a stinker on here, but that's okay.
Oh God,
that's okay. But everything else, fucking killer, man. And also, you have one of the greatest third wave ska songs of all time. Objectively, one of the greatest of all time. Day Rape. You cannot deny Day Rape is one of the greatest third wave ska songs ever.
Well, it was like a top song, K-Rock too, for the 90s era.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's a top, if not number 1, it's top 3 third wave ska songs ever. I would say that. I'll say
I wouldn't disagree with you. It's a fucking fantastic song.
It is good.
Stupid good.
And it's not my favorite song on the record, but you know, it's gotta calls it as it sees it. Okay. So yeah, Sublime's 40 Ounces to Freedom, fucking incredible. So what do you got for number? And you're acting like I hate this. You always act like I hate this record because I say it's the worst Sublime record.
No, I act the fact that you I thinking it's because you still think Robin the Hood is the best.
Robin the Hood is the best Sublime record.
Like, dude, we graduated high school in 2005. Like, you don't have to be such a tryhard anymore. It's fine. It's okay to like contemporary pop music. Yeah. Good Lord, Robin the Hood is not their best.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
6. What do you got for number 6?
The album of the week that we're kind of going to talk about. 5 Iron Frenzy, our newest album yet. I'll get into it later on. This will not make my objective list, but this is this is top 10 for me for sure.
All right. So then my what do we got? Number 6, Voodoo Glow Skulls, Ferme. Dude, this. I mean, I've always known Voodoo Glow Skulls are fucking great. The songs I've heard here and there throughout my life have been they're always great songs, but I've never ever dove into a Voodoo Glow Skulls record. Man. I don't know why.
It's like Death by Stereo made fucking ska music is what this is.
But made fun music, yeah. And I love Death by Stereo. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this record was so much fun. It was exciting, so much energy, but equally as fun. I thought it was fantastic.
So fucking good.
Yeah, it's really, really great. I would get this on vinyl too. I will get this on vinyl.
You gotta get the fucking one that's like double. It's English and Spanish, and we'll get into that on my objective because I'm mentioning them again.
All right. So yeah, that's my number 6. So what do you got for number 5?
These are subjective. So Goldfinger's.
Okay.
That's my
Goldfingers, Goldfingers.
subjective, and that's just that. I'll talk about this one later on too, because that's my the Goldfinger isn't my objective. So go ahead.
Wait, what?
Not Goldfinger's Goldfinger my objective or my best, most important ones, but Goldfinger's Hangups is my most important ones.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay, got it.
So
Okay,
I want to save my argument for them.
That's fine. My number 5 is Suicide Machines. Destruction by Definition, their first record, late 90s.
You're one spot above me with Suicide Machines.
I know. So?
Fucking guy. It's a little low.
This record...
It literally is a little bit low.
I know. It's just we have really 1 or 2 spots lower. But this record is truly incredible. The way... I mean, it's obviously more punk, more hardcore than tradition, than more what we know as third wave ska. I'm more of a heavy music lover, and I like hardcore music more than you. I think that's why it's a little bit higher than you. But in the end, I mean, goddamn, dude. Obviously, New Girl, the song that we heard on Tony Hawk Pro Skater back in the day, just truly incredible. SOS, Break the Glass. Just
those are the top threes. Those are 1, 2, 3 right there.
Yeah,
that's why I'm saying like Suicide or Destruction by Definition will never break like top 5. I think it shouldn't, because it's so fucking top 3 heavy. After that, the record is good, but it's not beyond banger good.
Okay, that's fair. It's never going to break the glass. So number 5, Suicide Machine. What?
Was that a joke?
That was a joke, dude.
Fucking hell.
Not a single laugh, but that's okay. Destruction by Definition, my number 5. What do you got for number 4?
I laugh a lot of stupid things too. That is number 4. What is it? So what is in your fucking top 4? So obviously Op IV's in your top 4, Aquabats in your top 4, Goldfinger's Hangups in your top 4. I'm thinking like maybe Rancid's in your top 4. Okay, so 4 Aquabats, Fury of the Aquabats. That's in my top 4. I will get into them later on in deeperness on the objectivity side of it. So go ahead.
All right, my number 4, Goldfinger, Hangups. I think this is just a truly incredible...
You like Hangups more than Goldfingers?
I think this is an incredible ska record. I think it's more ska than Goldfinger. I mean, this obviously has Superman on it, which is my gateway into ska music was Superman from the Tony Hawk soundtrack game. So I don't know. Hangups is just there's something truly special about it. Every song, John Feldman's vocals, his melodies are incredible. They're fun. They're upbeat. Just a lot of the upstrokes. I mean, Hangups is truly just it's truly a ska record. Some punk, but truly a third wave ska record. I love it. I love Hangups. So, what do you got for number 3?
Oh, Less Than Jake, Losing Streak.
There you go.
Is that on my?
Is it on your what?
Did not make that did not make my most important ska record. So, Less Than Jake, Losing Streak. This was the first ska record I downloaded on Kazaa. Yeah, so this is an early thing for me, but I think Les and Jake bring just like insane melodies to like the third wave ska movement and good storytelling. Like the guy can build a story in like 2.5 minutes, and it builds his world that you understand, like where he's coming from, what he's talking about, who he's talking about. Like it's got a plot to it. It's fucking wild. The history of a boring town. Just talk to this girl. If they run my street, like fucking hell, dude. And the bass line comes in, boom, 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 boom. It's wild, dude. Les and Jake, love him or hate him. I've still never seen him live. I probably never will, because I don't know. But yeah, Losing Streak's fucking good. This is a perfect record for me. Like, and when I say perfect record, like obviously this is not like a master of reality perfect. This is like in the realm of third wave ska, like Les and Jake, Losing Streak. That's a perfect record, like through and through. I am so fucking familiar with this record. I think every song on this has a distinct melody, has like a distinct personality to it that you could dissect it. We could do an episode on it and like, oh yeah. And the same with the album of the week too. Like, oh yeah, this is this song. This is this song. They have it's completely different from itself. It's perfect. It's so good. It's so fucking good.
All right. Okay. My number 3 then is Goldfinger's Goldfinger.
Oh, you such a bitch! You put
I told you. I told you.
Goldfingers?
I told you. I said this at the beginning. I said that there are times where there's one band with multiple albums on my top 10. There was no rule. There was no rule on that. But yeah, Goldfinger's Goldfinger.
There's no rule about being a bitch. So you, after I just got so mad at you for putting hang-ups above Goldfinger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
And then he puts, oh, you're such a fucking tease, dude. You're just like, you just waited. Huh? That means you're sinister, bro. You just waited. They're like, oh yeah, keep fucking talking, asshole.
It's fun. It's fun to just get you mad. That's what it is.
You're like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour when Chris Tucker was like yapping at him, and like Jackie, and then he's like, "You speak English?" He's like, "Yeah, I like to let people talk who like to talk, so I know how full of shit they are." And Chris Tucker's like, "What the fuck you just say to me?" That's what you just did to me. You just fucking Jackie Chan me in Rush Hour 1. That's annoying.
It's the way she goes. It's the way she goes, boys. So yeah, Goldfinger's Goldfinger. I think this is a better record than Hang Ups. I think it's more of a punk record than a ska record, but it lays the foundation for a lot of incredible or great ska as you move forward and things like that. And I think John Feldman on the first 2 Goldfinger records just fucking nailed it, man. He just fucking nailed it. The whole band did too. I mean, Darren Pfeiffer, great fucking punk drummer. Honestly, a great fucking punk drummer.
Yeah.
So, Goldfinger's Goldfinger.
Coconut ass.
So, yes, Goldfinger's Goldfinger is my number 3. Subjectively, once again, I'm not the biggest third wave ska guy. There we go. What do you got for number 2?
Sublime, baby. 40 Ounces of Freedom, number 2.
There you go. Number 2.
I will talk ad nauseum when I get into the objectives.
Okay. All right. So my number 2 is Operation Ivy, Energy, 1987, I believe. So
what the fuck is your number 1? Is it
Rancid?
What are
you fucking bird over here?
Oh, dude,
dog?
if you throw down Tragic Kingdom.
So anyway, Operation Ivy, Energy. I think this is the.
We'll get more into this later on.
This is the foundation of third wave ska. This is what every band wanted to sound like post 1987 or 89. I don't remember right now, but post that year, that's what every ska band wanted to sound like was Operation Ivy. Truly, truly inspirational. This was my number 1 for up until today, probably. Because it's so goddamn fucking good. But there's just one album that, honestly, it's better. It's a better ska record.
What is your fucking number 1?
So let's get into your number 1.
It's so stupid. I know it is.
This is all
stupid. My number 1.
This is all stupid.
This is all gold. It's all fucking gold.
Okay.
Op Ivy number 1. Go ahead. What's your number 1?
I want to hear you. No, I guess you could talk about Op Ivy during the objective list.
Yeah.
So my number 1 is, I didn't want to say, you're just gonna get fucking mad.
It's Tragic Kingdom.
No, it's not Tragic Kingdom. It's Sublime. And hear me out. You're
not serious, are you?
I'm dead serious. Sublime, because there's way more third wave ska on Sublime than there is 40 Ounces to Freedom. Get the fuck out of here.
Sublime would not exist unless
it doesn't matter.
Op Ivy.
Well, of course there would be. This is subjective. This is not objective. This is subjective.
No, this is wrong. What you're saying is wrong.
This is
it's not even subjective.
Get the fuck out of here.
We did objective, subjective, and what you're doing is wrong. You took it a step further. Sublime.
I like Sublime more than I like Operation Ivy's Energy. I mean, it could be interchangeable. Like I said, like 2 minutes ago,
you said one thing over the other, so therefore it's not interchangeable.
It literally changed today. I thought
Sublime though. Really, you think Sublime is
as
better than fucking 40 ounce as a ska fucking record?
100%. Because
you're
40
saying
ounces,
so many crazy things.
40 ounces is closer to a reggae record and a dub record than Sublime. Sublime has way more third wave ska strewn all over that fucking record, way more than 40 Ounces does, hands down. That's why I think it's a better third wave ska record than 40 Ounces to Freedom.
Okay, now we're done with this stupidity.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's stupid. That was a dumb fucking thing you said.
Let's get into some objective stuff, and then we'll get more into like third wave ska, where it came from, and then we watched the documentary Pick It Up. So there you go. we'll get into that as well. So objective.
This
yeah,
is
what
this
do you
is
got?
real time shit though. Like this is our asinine radio. What we collectively think is going to be the best third wave ska record. It's like it's not like I'm just saying like my top 10 and you say your top 10. Call it a day. Like we should have to agree on a top 10.
I think we should do a top 5. I think we should do a top 5 only because I'm not as well versed as you are with third wave ska. So I think it'd be more appropriate if we did.
So when you say
a top
when you
five.
say I'm not as well versed, that means like I'm not as well versed, therefore like I'm not going to like differ in my rankings, or like I'm not as well versed. Explain to me why this should move up or down.
Because one, I don't have the nostalgia, and for a lot of these,
I'm saying,
for
like,
a lot of these,
are you
records,
malleable or are you just like
Of
normal?
course I am. No. Of course I am.
Well, hold on there, because you never are. But
Well,
like now, are you?
Settle down. I always have been, and I still am. I will be forever. It's
I
true.
moved in closer for that one.
I know, because you're stupid. I think that's
Or just-
effective, but
I just wanted to be seen. It is effective.
no, it's not. It's goofy. So I don't know. We could do top 10, but I think the 3-4 bottom ones are just going to be kind of, I don't know. When it comes to objective, I don't feel like I don't feel comfortable saying.
Okay,
giving a
so
top
so
10.
just go through, because I'm going to write yours next to mine in order
Okay.
of 10 to 1,
and then we'll agree
because
upon.
I really did spend a lot of time on my top 10, like what I think is the most important like third wave ska record. So go with your 10.
And I will say, some of these bands I haven't heard all of their records, so I can't. That's another thing too. Like
Yeah, that's fine.
one might be better than like for example, my number 10. Objectively, I would have put Less Than Jake on here, but I don't know if it's Losing Streak or if it's Hello Rockview. I don't know which one's better.
Okay.
But either way, let's just say Less Than Jake. One of those two records would be my number 10. Number 9, Voodoo Glow Skulls. For me,
Wow. My number 9 is Voodoo Glow Skulls as well.
there you go. Number 8, Suicide Machines, Destruction by Definition.
Okay.
7 is Aquabats, Fury of the Aquabats.
Slow down. Hold on there, dude. Okay, go ahead.
So the Aquabats didn't make my top 10 subjectively, but it does make my objective list. At
That's
number 7.
crazy. How the fuck did they not hear that? Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Number 6 for me, No Doubt's No Doubt.
Okay.
I don't think it's their best, but it's still very popular and makes sense. Number 5, Goldfinger's Hang-Ups. I think as a third wave ska record, it's better than Goldfinger's Goldfinger, so it's objectively it sits here. Number 4, Mighty Mighty Boss Stones. I don't know what
Just
record
in general, or just
I would
okay.
just say in general, but I mean not their first record, because their first record isn't indicative of what they
Okay,
they
that's
brought
fine.
to third wave ska, so I don't know what record exactly. But so Mighty Mighty Boss Stones would be my 4. 3, Real Big Fish, Turn the Radio Off. I think this record is so important, and the only reason I put it at 3 is because my top 2 are Sublime and Operation Ivy. Because
Sublime 40
Sublime,
ounces.
no, Sublime,
Okay. And then Op Ivy's
and then
number
Op
1.
Ivy's Energy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So there's a lot of overlap here. So like I guess we could just off the cuff just get that out of the way. Op Ivy's both of our number 1s. I think Op Ivy is what everybody.
It's the most important.
I think it is the most important like third wave ska record. Like Two Tone is still happening in the 80s, into the late 80s, and Op Ivy dropped something, and like Fishbone. Oh yeah, I guess we'll backtrack a little bit. I'll give you my top 10 in order of top 10 or whatever.
Let's get into it.
So number 10, Rancid, Out Come the Wolves.
That's not even really a fucking third wave ska record. It's more of a
Do
punk
you want
record.
me to give them to you and then like tell you why, or just give them to you?
Just run through it, and
Okay.
I don't care. I don't care. Whatever you want to do.
I'll do either way. I will. How much
Whatever
time
you
do
wanna
you want
do.
to spend on this? Because I'll spend all fucking night on
No,
this.
no,
This is
let-
amazing.
just
I love
run-
this.
just
This is
run
my favorite
through.
part.
I just
so-
don't want to hear you talk. So just run through it.
That's like something I would say to somebody. That's funny. Rancid, Out Come the Wolves. Number 9, Voodoo Glow Skulls, like literally exactly the same.
Yeah,
Number 8, Aquabats Fury. Number
close to mine.
7, Real Big Fish, Turn the Radio Off.
yeah. Low.
Number 6, number 5, Goldfinger's Hang-Ups. Number 4, No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. That was
Tragic
number 5.
Kingdom.
Hold on. Do you want me to explain, or do you want me to go run through them?
Can just go continue.
You said to run through them, right?
I did.
Okay.
Tragic Kingdom is fucking stupid.
Number four, Sublime 40 Ounces. Number 3, Boss Tones, Devil's Night Out. That's their first record. Number 2, Fishbone, their first EP. And number 1, Op Ivy, Energy.
Okay, I get Fishbone. I'm not a fan of Fishbone, but I get their
hell, dude,
significance.
that first EP is unfucking real.
It's cool. It honestly is cool. But I feel like so many, I don't know, I feel like bands were inspired, like the bands that we love, like, you know, Real Big Fish, Boss Tones, Goldfinger, were inspired by Fishbone, but they just did it better than Fishbone. You know what I mean?
Not their first EP. No, they didn't. Nobody ever did. Like the funk metal ska thing better than Fishbone. No one ever did it better than they did. That's just. But
also let's go back to No Doubt. You put Tragic Kingdom on here. That's not a ska record.
So I highlighted all of your stuff on the left in red, and then all of my stuff on the right. That way I could easily differentiate between the two. So now we can go back and forth and kind of argue or discuss. But dude, first of all, fuck off. We're talking about like the most important ska records, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about like the best or like that's not typical ska. We're talking mid-90s. The ska boom in the 90s was exploding. This record opens up with Spiderwebs. That's a ska song.
Yeah,
it opens with they fucking.
It does, but then after that, it's not really. There's no third wave on there.
Of course there is.
No.
Okay. That's silly boy talk. But it's not just like, oh, that has one ska song. No, there's like 4 ska songs. It's not a ska record for sure. It's not a third wave ska record. But this is what made like the world listen. Not just like SoCal, not just like the East Coast, not just America. This is what made like the world listen. Like, holy fuck, that sound from Orange County, that's kind of like a real big fucking thing. That's kind of a real big fish over there. Like, that's why it's so important. And it's not like the most important thing. I think this number 5. And this thing sold millions, tens of millions of copies.
I get it,
but it's insanely fucking important. This is the most important thing that No Doubt has ever done. Hands down, without a
which
fucking
I agree,
fact.
it is the most important thing they've ever done. But I still don't consider it a third wave, a ska record. I just
why?
Yeah, it has ska elements here and there. There are a couple songs that have some ska.
So,
like,
what is that's?
I still don't consider it a ska record.
Hold on there, dude, because now we're going to get into like the nuance of what like the gatekeeping thing of like what even the constitutes as third wave ska record, right? Like, dude,
I know it's so
like,
stupid.
Is this an alt rock band that has like ska elements, or is this like a ska band that like wants to play alt rock, right? Like
fucking Larry King over here, what?
Because that's what you're kind of saying here. Like, that's what you're alluding to. You're alluding to, like, well, this isn't a ska record. This is a ska band. That's how they started.
They're a ska band, but this is not a ska record.
They didn't start as a punk band. They didn't start as anything else. Like,
they started as a ska band. Yes, I know.
Op Ivy started as a punk band, and then they started, like, play, like, ska music. So, like that's just, it's silly boy talk. Like, you said No Doubt's No Doubt. Like, come on, dude. That's silly. Like, this is it. Like, this is the most successful. Yeah. This is the most successful ska record of all time.
It's not a ska record, dude. It's not.
Why?
Stop saying it's a ska.
Why?
It's not a ska record.
Why?
It has some elements to it, but it's not a ska record.
What makes a ska record?
I'm not being gatekeepy. It's just the way
even the band,
like
even gatekeepy.
In that documentary, the Pick It Up documentary, Tom Dumont said, "Yeah, it's not a ska record. Like we got shit for it because it's not a ska record." But everybody was saying
played ska on it.
They played some ska on it. Less than like a quarter of the record has ska elements to it, but it's not a ska record.
For sure, less than a quarter of the record has ska elements.
So it's not a ska record.
But you're a ska band who now just did the first time that you're not doing a ska record.
Okay, but it's
all
not,
I'm saying.
Okay, that's all okay. It's fine. But
I'm saying we're doing this top 10 of like the most important records to ska music, right? The most important records to ska music.
There's two. No, okay. There's most important records to ska, or the most important ska records and the most important records to ska. Those are two very different things.
What's the difference?
The difference is important to ska means that it could be a record outside of that genre, but it inspired that genre. It brought people to that genre. A ska record means a literal ska record. So there's two very different ways of going about this list.
I guess like technically
that's silly. You can't even argue this. You're being stupid.
None of these records are ska. What was
third wave ska?
That's not ska. Okay. So third wave ska can mean so many different things.
Of course, ska punk, But Tragic
Because
Kingdom
Real
is
Big
not.
Fish.
But
Real Big Fish doesn't sound like Op
but-
Ivy, right?
But I know butts are for pooping. But Tragic Kingdom is neither ska fully or punk fully. It's more alt rock than anything else. So that's not because third wave ska is
So I
essentially.
don't know what you.
No.
What do you
Third
think third wave ska is?
Third wave ska is ska punk. That's what third wave
No.
ska is. Ska punk. Yes, shut the fuck up.
No.
Yes, it is.
There's
the fuck outta
absolutely
here.
no
It's ska
punk in
punk.
Mustard Plug. There's absolutely no punk in Mustard Plug.
Tempo wise,
There's
absolutely.
There's
absolutely.
There's absolutely no
Absolutely.
punk in fucking 5 Iron Frenzy.
Absolutely. Tempo wise, the tempo itself dictates that it's punk.
No tempo, concept, fucking like theatrics, what they do on stage, lyrical content. There's no punk whatsoever in 5 Iron Frenzy. You're telling me they're not third wave ska?
They are third wave ska, but they also have
Okay,
a lot
so
of
that
punk.
that
they have a lot of
argument
punk.
you said is
Even
no,
the first
it's
song on the
completely moot.
5
It's
Iron
a
Frenzy.
moot thing.
Get the fuck out of here. The first song on the 5 Iron Frenzy record is is essentially a pop punk song. I forgot the name of the song right now off the top of my
Handbook
head.
for the Sellout.
Yes. It's essentially a pop punk song or a punk song.
But there's no
Because,
punk element.
because
There's no
third
punk
wave
element
because
whatsoever.
third wave ska is ska punk. That's what if you're gonna break down third wave ska, it is ska punk.
I mean,
Tragic
two-tone
Kingdom
ska punk.
It's not because it's more new wave than actual punk at the time. The closest thing you got,
But all the punkers from UK, like,
because they're dumb.
Okay.
They're dumb. They don't know what punk is.
All right,
They
you're getting-
think Sex
you're
Pistols
getting
are
overly-
great.
You're
'Cause
getting
you're
overly
pissing me
hung
off,
up.
'cause you're not
getting
making
overly
sense.
hung up on the Tragic Kingdom thing.
Because Tragic
which,
Kingdom
like,
is not a ska record.
and it opens up with a ska song.
With
I'm
one
fucking
song.
telling you.
With one
It's not
song.
just the only
You have a
song. There are
45
elements
minute
all over the
record.
fucking
You have
record.
a 45-minute
all
record.
over the record. There are
You have
ska
45
elements to
minute
it.
record, and you have a 3.5-minute song. So
It's
the
the
next 40
opener.
minutes,
It's not the closer. It's
I
not
don't give
like
a
hidden
fuck if it's
behind
the opener or
fucking
the last
singles.
song.
Are
I
you
don't give a
stupid?
shit. Get the
Have you
fuck
heard
outta
the
here.
record?
Get out of here. Don't be stupid.
Okay, that's just you're being
Don't be dumb.
silly.
No, it's
You think like
stupid.
you think
No.
Santeria is a bigger fucking ska song than fucking Spiderwebs? That's stupid.
No, I didn't
and
say
silly.
that.
Like
I
no
didn't
doubt,
say
like
that.
like in an era of ska music when like 95 is already kind of like the decline of ska. Like it was big, but we're already kind of seeing like I'm kind of fucking tired of it. Like the festivals are getting a little bit out of hand. It wouldn't like they would die completely in the late 90s. But like Tragic Kingdom now just like took it to another fucking echelon. It took it into the stratosphere. Like now everybody on Earth knows what like California-based SoCal third wave ska is because of Tragic Kingdom. So to say like it's not important to fucking third
I
wave ska,
didn't say
is
it wasn't
it's just
important to the
retarded.
scene, but
It's not just
a
important.
top
It's
10.
it's one of the
But
most
it's not.
important
It's not a
records.
top 10 ska record. Yeah, it's the 10 most
You can
important
take out their
record.
first two
Get the
records, and you
fuck-
can take out
so
their
this-
next
this whole-
records.
This whole objective list is fucking stupid now. I'm done.
How?
This is
How?
stupid because those are two different things. The
What?
top 10
What are two
most
different
important
things?
records to ska is different than the top 10
For
ska
ska.
records.
Important
Or
records for ska.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
top 10 records for ska.
But it's still
is-
got to be kind of
is
ska.
a very different thing than the top 10 ska records. That's stupid.
But that's
God, this
no,
argument.
you're
We're arguing about third wave ska. Like nobody gives a shit about this genre. Like most people don't give a shit about this.
I care about this. I think you're getting wild because
You're like Luke Skywalker.
because
I care.
because your concept of third wave ska is just like literally like 4 bands and like what you've heard
Oh my god.
a handful of times, like Sublime and Op Ivy, and like that's about it. Like that's it. But to think that like Real Big Fish and like fucking dude, who's someone like Citizen Fish, right? Like Citizen Fish is like a UK based like ska band, and like Fishbone even. These are all like such different like genres, and yeah, like sometimes they incorporate ska music into their music. And Fishbone's first EP incorporates ska into their music. At that point, on their before their first record came out, they weren't really like a ska band. They were like a funk band that just happened to play a little bit of ska. So should we write them off because like no, you're not a fucking you sound like a purist here. Is what you?
I'm
that's
not
what you
even a
sound like.
purist,
You
'cause I
I
don't
know,
even-
that's the problem. Is you're not a purist, but you sound like a purist. That's what's happening here. That's crazy. So anyway,
and you know
No,
and
Tragic
you know
Kingdom's
what?
top
Wait.
5.
And you know the reason why I sound like that is because what you're saying is so stupid.
no, it's because you're
Yes.
so fucking out
I
of
sa-
your
I-
element
I
and wrong.
sound-
You have like no idea what you're talking
This
about.
coming from a guy who's not the biggest third wave ska fan, and I'm saying something like this, that really goes to show that you
No,
don't
you
know what
just-
the fuck you're talking
You're
about.
just like trying so hard to think
No,
like,
I'm
oh,
not.
No Doubt's first record is like the fucking ska record.
It is
Even
a
the
ska
first
record.
record's
It
not a
is-
ska record. There's so
Come
much
on,
stuff
dude.
on there that is just like generic, like fucking alt rock. It's just like boring.
It's so much
Same
more.
with Tragic Kingdom. Like, if
It's
we're
so
talking
much
about
more
just
ska than
ska, there's a
Tragic
lot of
Kingdom.
like
Get
Don't
the
Speak
fuck
is a
outta
fucking boring R rock song compared to like normal ska music.
And in the
But
end,
I think it's
in the end,
absolutely silly to think that Tragic Kingdom is not important to ska music. That's stupid.
in the end, I love Tragic Kingdom. I think it's the best. It's the best, no doubt, record they ever put out, but not ska.
Of course.
So
it's a perfect record.
Let's move
through
on.
and through.
Let's move on.
But it deserves to be in the top 10.
No. So anyway,
you still haven't given me a good reason why it does not deserve to be in the top 10, other than the fact it's not ska. It's not pure ska. That's all you said. That's it. That's all you said. Why else?
Because it's not. I mean, we're just running in circles. We're just running in circles.
What you with dad over here? Like, why? How come?
We're running in circles here.
Just give me one good reason why it does not deserve to be in the top 10.
You can be given 10 reasons. You're gonna
give me one.
Oh, no. You're not gonna change your mind. You're not.
I just want one. I just want one.
Let's move on.
Why can't you give me one?
I did. I've given you multiple reasons.
You have not given me any. All you said was because it's not pure ska.
I'm exhausted.
Just give me one.
I'm exhausted. I'm just exhausted.
Sublime's not pure ska.
Sublime is way more third wave than fucking.
So that's
Kingdom.
your argument for why Tragic Kingdom is not in the top 10 because Sublime is better. That's it.
Well, I'm not saying that they're better per se, but
I just want one
they're
good
more of that
reason.
genre.
I just
yeah,
want
absolutely.
one like thought out reason why Tragic Kingdom does not deserve to be in the top 10 most important ska records of all time.
Because it's not a ska record. I just literally told you it's not a ska record. It's an alt rock record. It's not a ska record.
Gotcha.
Literally every single person on this planet would agree with me on that. You're the only outlier here.
You're
the only outlier.
You think every person on earth is going to agree? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Because what you're saying is silly.
A little bit, but okay.
I'm going to talk to Skip about this, and we're going to gang up on you. And Skip doesn't like to. Skip doesn't like to. He likes to gang up on me, but he's going to fucking. He's going to realize how right I am.
Skip knows a lot about things. He knows a lot about. He probably knows a lot about things. I don't know what he knows a lot about. Not much. But for sure, he doesn't know a lot about third wave ska.
It's such a rude thing to say. It's so rude that you couldn't think of anything. You couldn't even think of anything. That makes it even more rude. But
false. You need to give him more credit. That was all deliberate. I know what he's good at. I deliberately did not say any of those things.
All right. So
coffee, pretending to be drunk on a couple bottles of wine, bass playing. Those are things he's good at. Not this.
The cyberbullying is strong. It's strong today. We love you, Skip. Anyway, moving on. What other objective album? I mean, that was such a fucking rant about Tragic Kingdom and how wrong you are.
It's just you're so whiny for something you don't even care that much about.
We're still going on about it, so let's move on to a different album.
Argumentative for the sake of just being argumentative.
You can't just drop it. You can't just drop that Tragic Kingdom is not a ska record.
No, that's cool.
So let's move on.
Like you come in like a hurricane and then say something silly and then get mad at when someone else I
come in like a hurricane,
calls you out on it.
You're the one having a meltdown, but I'm not. Anyway, let's move on.
So Fishbone didn't make your top 10. I'm sorry. Are you done being tired? Or are you ready to go? Do you want to call it? Are we done?
Born ready, baby.
This it?
Born ready. Let's go.
Well, I don't want you to be too exhausted.
Let's continue.
Okay.
I'll pass out. I'll pass out here.
Oh, you're already like crying and shit. So Fishbone didn't even make your top 10.
No.
Crazy.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not.
Okay.
This big aficionado. Whatever. Okay. Right. I'm not denying you that.
I guess where we'll go from here is I'm just going to ignore everything you said because it's all fucking retarded and stupid. And I'm just going to go through my top 10 and tell you why I think they deserve to be in the top 10.
Well, actually, the stupidest thing that was said tonight was the fact that you think that Tragic Kingdom is a third wave ska.
Oh, so you still want to keep talking about it?
I don't. But you're saying everything I say is fucking stupid and retarded? No.
But I didn't pinpoint anything. I just think in general everything.
I know what you're doing. Retarded. I know what you're doing. I don't like it.
I'll keep going on the Tragic Kingdom thing.
But continue. Let's get into more objectives.
So it's not that you want to be right. You just want to say the last thing. But okay, you're right. Tragic Kingdom is shit.
It's not shit, but it's not a third wave ska record. But okay, continue.
You're right. Even though it has third wave ska elements, that's fine.
But it's still not a third wave ska record.
Even though they started as a third wave ska band, that's fine.
But
Rancid,
the record itself is not a third wave ska. So
even they brought more attention to third wave ska in general in
Rancid.
'95.
Or not Rancid,
third wave ska was kind of on the decline. Rancid's "Out Come the Wolves." I put that as number 10. That showed people that like punkers can make it big. Punkers can like holy shit. This third wave ska movement isn't just dumb, because this is right before like Tragic Kingdom came out, and this is Tim Armstrong, and he's a punk guy, and their first record is straight fucking hardcore punk no matter what, and they dropped this one, and like everyone's like, damn bro, like that third wave ska, like if Tim Armstrong likes it, then I like it, because people respected him, and if Tim Armstrong liked something, then they like it, and so this kind of showed everybody that like like it's okay, punkers, you can like ska music, it's fine, you can dance and have a good time. I put number 9 at Voodoo Glow Skulls. We both put number 9 at Voodoo Glow Skulls at number 9.
Yeah.
Fear May. This was, dude, they're Mexicans playing ska music. Like, fuck off. That's classic. Like,
yeah. And also, what like mariachi music also has the upstrokes. Like, it's not like ska music is not exclusive to Jamaica or America or even England. Like it transcends. It goes into so many different countries, and that Pick It Up documentary talks about it too. It's like they're like towards the end of the doc, they're talking about, oh yeah, this is just mariachi music, but with rock and roll elements or whatever it may be, whatever it is. It's like it's not that much different of a concept or anything like that.
It's not exclusive, but like early '90s third wave ska music, not like by design or by choice, but it was kind of like exclusive to like just white people. And so when the Voodoo Glow Skulls came out and they dropped it, it was like, damn, dude, this is a bunch of just like Mexicans singing in Spanish and also English. But then also like they're hardcore, dude. Like again, like I think like Voodoo Glow Skulls sounds like if Death by Stereo decided to also like make a ska record. Like that's what this sounds like in like the early '90s. And it's fucking great. And also this I think this paved the way for bands like Ska P, or for like what's that band that we just discovered again? La Vaca?
What?
La Vaca from Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what that name.
Yeah,
was.
whatever.
There's some like Mexican or Spanish band, but like Piñata Protest that we like this kind of like showed everybody like, dude, ska's not just for like SoCal like white kids, it's for everybody. So that's why it's here. Okay. Aquabats, I put that number 10, 9, 8, 8.
You put it at 8.
I put that at 8 because not only is it just a good record, it's ska through and through. This is very much like third wave ska. There's like no punk in this whatsoever. There's really no distorted guitars. This is just like cheesy as it comes. But these guys built a fucking empire on this fucking brand, right? Like built a TV show, built like an entire like children's programming thing off of this. And that's wild. Turn the Radio Off by Real Big Fish. That showed like ska kids like, hey dude, you can be on the radio. You can be big. You can make a little bit more money than normal. Not too much. And then Goldfinger Hang-Ups. So
real quick, back to Real Big Fish record. I don't think you're giving that record or the band enough credit. I think they were the ones that I don't want to say broke out, but they were the ones to kind of have the video played, make some money, play bigger shows. Like they were the ones that really kind of broke. I think they were the first band to really break into the mainstream before any other ska band did, because I think they predated Tragic Kingdom, right? Or that record did?
They predated Tragic Kingdom.
And that record I think maybe also was before Tragic Kingdom. I don't remember off the top of my head. But either way, I think Real Big Fish should be higher, because I think they did more for the scene. The record's still incredible. I think it should be higher. I really think it should be higher. Okay, so like
Real Big Fish predated Tragic Kingdom, but like Sell Out did not predate Tragic Kingdom, right? Like Tragic Kingdom, this is again why I'm going to keep coming back to like why this is so important to ska music, is Tragic Kingdom like showed everybody like ska music's not just dumb. It can be something. Even though it's not like True Blood ska music through and through, but like it got people going back and listening to like, hey, Real Big Fish, they're around before that, right? Yeah. Let's go back and listen to them, or listen to their next album. And so like when Turn the Radio Off dropped, and then like Sell Out became like the biggest banger that they've ever released, and got them a lot of not a lot of money, but a lot of like notoriety. That's why Tragic Kingdom is going to be higher for me than Real Big Fish's. But Real Big Fish just showed showed the common folk. Because I just don't feel like No Doubt's even like a fucking band of the common folk. They're so fucking big. They're so huge.
Only after
I think
Tragic, but okay.
See, I think it was inevitable that Tragic Kingdom was going to happen. I think when you listen to like No Doubt's No Doubt and you see Gwen Stefani and you see like No Doubt performing, you think like damn, this band's going to be big one day. But when you watch like Real Big Fish, you're like, oh, it's only a matter of time till like people just don't care. Like No Doubt's different, dude. Like No Doubt, like truly, like you see like Gwen Stefani perform, like Kelsey fucking Fullerton. And you think like, damn, dude, she's going to be big one day. Like, they're going to be fucking huge. And they did. And, like, you could say that in hindsight or whatever. Like hindsight's 2020 or whatever. Yeah. But, like, they did. They had that, like, X factor, that pizzazz. They had that thing that made them stand out from everybody else. And it was just
They had a girlfriend
electric.
Band. That's really what it was, dude.
No, because Save Ferris had a girlfriend in the band. DHC had a girlfriend in the band.
Way
like,
after. But way after.
That was the same. It was in the 90s.
No,
what are you talking about?
It was in the 90s, but No Doubt
what are you talking about?
No Doubt predates Save Ferris and shit like that.
By like a year, dude. They're from the same city. Like Save Ferris is still from fucking Anaheim and shit.
I get it. They're from the same area, but
DHC had 2 fucking girl singers. The fuck it.
But even still, No Doubt predates it.
All the things you just said, strike that from the record because none of that makes any sense and it's all wrong.
Man, you are just a fussy boy tonight.
Because I like talking about third wave ska, but I don't like talking about things that just don't make any sense or just wrong. So number 5 for me is Hang Ups, Goldfinger's Hang Ups.
You just don't like to be told that you're wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong though.
You don't think you are, but you are wrong.
You said oh, No Doubt's good because they're fronted by a girl. First of all, like,
I didn't say that's why they were good. I said that's what made them stand out.
But why did the other bands stand out that were fronted by a girl?
Because No Doubt did it before.
No, they didn't.
Before Dance Hall and before Stay Ferris, yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they were. They created, and not to say that was the only reason. That wasn't the only reason, but it was a big reason.
And that first record was a flop. It was shit. Like it sold nothing, and nobody liked it. What are you talking about?
Okay, just let's move on.
That's what you said is wrong.
No, it's not wrong.
No, what you're saying is wrong. Just don't. You can like chime in and chip in and stuff.
It's just
but,
the
like,
fact that you put Tragic Kingdom as an important ska record. It's just so stupid.
Okay. If that's why you're mad, that's fine.
It's still making me mad. I'm still mad.
Just don't say things that are just like
that's
incorrect. Number 5, I put Hang Ups because Hang Ups reignited everybody's passion for ska in '99 because of Tony X Pro Skater. Like I know like New Girl's fucking great, and I know like Eurobars is so cool, man. But like through and through, every poll you ever read, if people say like, what is the number 1 song from Tony X Pro Skater?
Yeah, it's Goldfinger. Yeah.
It's not even like close.
Yeah,
it's always Superman.
Absolutely, yes.
That is the top 3 fucking like ska song of all time. It's so fucking iconic. It defined. I put Tragic Kingdom number 4. We can move on from there. Sublime, 40 Ounces of Freedom. I put that number 3. Here's why. Before I can already feel like you're just. And then getting ready to just complain for like the next 25 minutes. You're like in Tears of the Kingdom, that octopus that goes into the water and like sucks everything in and spits everything out. I put Sublime at number 3 because this is like the only ska punk band that actually has a firm grasp on like reggae music and like rock steady music and actual ska. Like a lot of these bands just like think like Upstrokes is just ska music. Oh, let's do some Upstrokes. That's ska. But they don't listen to ska music, right? Like the reason I got into reggae music, the reason I know who fucking Toots and the Maytals are, Desmond Drecker, anybody, is because of Sublime. Like his grasp on like reggae and just like Jamaican music is why it deserves to be in top 5. Any Sublime, it should be in top 5. I don't give a fuck what record it is. I chose 40 Ounces of Freedom because it's the most like DIY punk sounding thing they did. Besides like Robin the Hood, which is like a horrible attempt at like trying to be punk, but just comes out garbage.
Most DIY punk thing that they've done, but it's not the most ska third wave ska thing that they've done. But that's okay. Once again, we're going into a Tragic Kingdom rabbit hole or discussion here.
You think third wave ska is a specific sound, and
it's not.
It's not called third wave ska as a genre. It's a movement.
I understand that.
The point you're missing. I don't think you understand that. It's a movement. It's not a specific sound. It's a movement. Two-tone, a sound. Ska, sound. Reggae, sound. Rocksteady, sound. Third wave ska, it's a wave. It's a fucking movement. It's a decade of sound. It's a progression.
It is, but it still has very specific elements that make it.
No, it doesn't, dude. It just has to sound. It just has to be upstrokes and fun. That's it. Like literally, that's what Third Wave Ska is. That's it.
Wrong.
Number 2, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Devil's Night Out. This is. I don't really particularly like this record, nor do I like the Boss Tones. But this show, like the Boston hardcore music, is some of the toughest that's ever been created. And this show, the Boston hardcore scene, like, dude, daddy, chill. It's okay to have fun. Like Boston hardcore music has been wild, dude. Like the whole FSU and like, you know, like that whole scene of like beating the shit out of like drug dealers and stuff and taking their money and donating it to charity. Like Boston hardcore scene is maybe the toughest it's ever been in America. And this is not that, but it's born out of that. And this first record is very, very like hardcore punk sounding.
Yeah,
and it was fun.
Definitely more hardcore punk.
That's my number 3, actually, not my number 2. And then Fishbone's EP, their first EP, that's my number 2. And then Op Ivy Energy. I think when you hear Op Ivy Energy, like we could talk all day about these things, right? We just argue on and on and on and on. But then like you throw on this like, just like knowledge, like or the sound system or something like that, and you just think like, damn, I wish I would do that. I wish I would have done that.
It's true. And the
like
thing with
anybody.
with the thing with Op Ivy too is like it's not that their music is the most complicated, it's not the most revolutionary thing I would say, but they just did it so fucking well, and their references to Jamaican culture and ska, or not Jamaican, but just like ska and reggae culture was just so spot on and so good, and these guys knew what they were educated within the genre. And the way that they just mixed it with the punk music was just something nobody was seeing at the time. Not in that way, in that raw, just kind of hardcore
still to this
way.
Fucking day, dude. Like no one's done anything like that before.
Yeah,
like 20 plus songs, and it's like every single fucking song on there is an absolute beyond banger.
Yeah, it's true. You also have Tim Armstrong. I mean, I know he's not the main vocalist, but goddamn, dude, the guy has a way to write songs, and he has a way to sing. That's so unique. Oh shit, that's so different from a lot of vocalists. So
good.
Yeah.
Op Ivy I think is the best,
and I agree with
thing to third wave ska. Like it defines it, but it also doesn't like pigeonhole it in the way some of these other records do. Like Real Big Fish defines third wave ska, but it also pigeonholes it, right? Real Big Fish sounds nothing like fucking 40 Ounces to Freedom. And Op Ivy, I think, does both.
And also, everybody wants to be Op Ivy. Not everybody wants to be Real Big Fish.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody wants to be Op Ivy. Real Big Fish wanted to be Op Ivy. Everybody wants to be or Sublime wanted to be Op Ivy.
Even Angela from fucking Fishbone was like, yeah, dude, because that first EP dropped in like 84, 85, 86. And then 2 or 3 years later, I think it was 89, Op Ivy dropped that record. Even Angela from Fishbone was like, dude, like we'd been doing our funk metal thing for a while, and then when Op Ivy dropped that record, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
We fucked up.
It's saying something. It's really, really saying something. Oh man. That was something. I can't believe we're already an hour into this.
Good.
But yeah, so I mean, let's talk about the documentary that came out in 2019. It was Pick It Up. Honestly, this documentary was fucking awesome. Like, it didn't have your normal boring documentary things happening where a lot of all the slow motion stuff, the big, the B-roll footage of like the of nature and like big drone shots, all that kind of shit. It was just like, I want to hear the people in the scene talk about this. I want to hear the scene. I want to hear the music. I want to see all of that. I don't need 20 minutes of just fucking slow motion footage. Like, this is just how documentaries should be made. I fucking loved it. And the music was great. All the interviews were great. They got everybody in there. Tim Armstrong fucking narrated it. That's incredible. Yeah. The fucking Tim Armstrong narrated it. John Feldman's in there. Darren Pfeiffer's in there. The Boston guys are in there. Fucking Real Big Fish guys.
In there.
Travis is in there. Dude, everybody, all the guys or not all the guys, but some of the guys from the Aquabats are in there. Like, everybody who is anybody in third wave ska is in this fucking documentary. It was fucking great, man. It's an hour and 40 minutes. It's on YouTube. It's fucking fantastic. I loved it. I thought it was a great documentary.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, this came out, I don't know, 5 years ago or so, whatever the fuck
19,
it was.
yeah.
So 6 years ago. Yeah, I have the vinyl for this. Because it's like the only time you can get MC Lars, this gigantic robot kills. It was at the first song on the credits that you can get on vinyl, I think. But yeah, it was a good doc. I want to backtrack a little bit though, because I want to get into like what you hated the most and what you loved the most on your list of things that you ranked. So like, if you just go through your top 10,
we didn't get through that.
Just your top 10 things. If there's anything in your top 10 that we have not talked about, then I want to hear it. And then for sure, like at least your lowest 5.
I mean, the only thing that we didn't. I mean, we talked about Forces of Evil. That didn't hit your subjective or objective, but we did talk about that. But everything else, we're pretty much the same. Some standouts. What was it? Ruskaja?
Ruskaja.
Yeah, dude, that
Russian
album was
ska.
Russian ska. Dude, that album was so good. That was so good. Fucking wild. And that's some like modern shit too. Within the last 10 years. Catch-22. I haven't listened to this band since high school. Dude, Keysby Nights. I know it was on your list. This almost made my top 10, but dude, killer
So
fucking record.
good.
I might get this. I might get that on vinyl too. What else did we get? What else did we do?
What about like Link 80? Did you like Link 80?
I didn't listen to Link 80.
Gotcha. Because they're like very, very much more like punk, but have ska elements to it.
Yeah, so
hardcore punk.
You made like a list of 30 albums. I didn't listen to honestly 3 of those.
Which which are the ones?
The only ones I didn't listen, because I mean it was just so much. But I didn't listen to Link 80. I didn't listen to Choking Victim or the Hippos. Those are the only ones I didn't listen to. But I listened to so much. Slapstick, I do want to bring up because I did listen to them today. The one record they put out. I mean, this is like a supergroup before the supergroup. Has Dan from Alkaline Trio. It has one of the guys from Smoking Popes, Lawrence Arms. I mean, a lot of big guys within the punk scene after the fact played on this single record. They toured for a couple years after the record came out. They broke up, never reunited. Have never done anything since, and I love it.
I know.
I love
Just like,
that shit.
Because they didn't fucking like doing it to begin with. It was just like a placeholder until they found something better or something they actually like to do. But damn, it's a good fucking record.
It's really good. It is really
mid-90s punk fucking ska record. What did you listen to Leftover Crack?
I did, and they are in my bottom 3. They're in my bottom 3. So let's go. I'll go. I'm gonna start with third from the bottom, and then to my worst. Okay. So we'll go with Mustard Plug as my third from the bottom.
That's fine.
Yeah, Mustard Plug, just super generic.
It's very, very generic, yeah.
Super generic third wave ska. And the record I listened to was Big Daddy Multitude. And also the production on this record, it's like 91 or 92. It's just it's flat. It's just kind of quiet, flat.
It's not dynamic, yeah.
Yeah, and also the cover art is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my whole life.
All their cover arts are fucking
Oh god,
gross.
dude, the guy covered in mustard is so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And then second from the bottom, Leftover Crack, Fuck World Trade.
Wow.
I didn't like this, man. I just did not. People love Leftover Crack. I love
this record.
I've never got into them, and this record, I thought because you threw it on here, I might like something from it, but I didn't get into it.
This is the most like traditional kind of like punker thing on this entire thing we've listened to.
Oh yeah, totally. Like it has very little ska on it, but even still, like I think I can't stand the vocals, and I just think the music was just kind of overall kind of boring. It really wasn't much there for me to latch onto. No real melody. No, the songs weren't great. Just wasn't very good. So yeah, Leftover Crack.
I was trying to see like which one of your lowest, but then I remember you told me Suburban Legends.
Yeah, Suburban Legends. Dude. The album Day Job, man.
Oh,
dude, this is terrible. This is some like Disney B movie, like a Disney Channel movie. Like this is the kind of music that would be playing in the background when like kids are like skating or some shit like that. Like it's so generic and so boring, so dumb. I only got 4 or 5 songs into this record, and I just turned it off.
Did you get to the covers, like the Under the Sea or?
I didn't. No,
oh,
I did
damn.
not. And I've seen this band before several times because they used to play like free shows like every Friday or Saturday night at downtown Disney outside of Disneyland. and they were always like a mainstay for a couple of years in the early 2000s. And yeah, Suburban Legends, man, they suck, man. They just suck. This album sucked.
I
Do you have better things
get
to say
that.
about it?
I mean, like, I think it's fun. I don't think they're inherently great. I think like their biggest record is this one, and there's 2 Disney covers. They do I Just Can't Wait to Be King and Under the Sea. So it's like, obviously these guys are just like suckling at the teat of like Downtown Disney and then Tomorrowland stage.
Yeah,
And they were in the documentary too, actually, because I watched it again this week.
Yeah.
And it's just like they're fine. They're one of those third wave ska bands that are just fucking fine. Like, had Real Big Fish not dropped. What the fuck is it called? Turn off the radio. Turn the radio off.
Yeah.
Had Real Big Fish not dropped, Turn the Radio Off. To me, they'd have been no different than fucking Suburban Legends. Like, Real Big Fish to me is so fucking generic, except for Turn the Radio Off, which I think is just this weird banger of a hit. But yeah, I get it. Suburban Legends, dumb.
Just worst thing. Like, the only record
Suburban Legends probably. I think Suburban Legends probably like embodies everything people hate about third wave ska.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's a perfect way to put it. Yeah. Everybody who says they hate third wave ska have probably only heard Suburban Legends.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, that it's not good. Just so boring. And then also, so like originally when we wanted to kind of do this episode and everything, we wanted to get into Five Iron Frenzy, our newest album ever. We did this on the podcast fucking 7 years ago, earlier when we started the pod. So it's certainly a lost episode. But yeah, I don't know. This Five Iron Frenzy album didn't make my top 10, obviously, and subjectively or objectively, it's very mid-tier for me. I don't think there's anything great about it musically. I think the lyrics are really cool. I think what they had to say was a lot more mature and serious within the scene. And I get it. They are a Christian band, so there's a lot of religious undertones, but there's a lot of cool stuff within the lyrics as well. But musically, it's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun, but I don't think it's not revolutionary. It's not reinventing anything. It's just good.
Let's get into
ska.
it then.
Good ska, man.
You're saying a lot of things here that just got to take them all apart. Reinventing like the third wave ska wheel. No, I don't think so. But I do think they bring something to the table that I don't think any other third wave ska band does, and that's like a strong horn section. Like, yeah, third wave ska, like we expect horns. These guys bring it, and it's something like you've never heard. Like, no other third wave ska band brings a horn section to where the horn section is taking over solos, guitar leads, bass lines, melodies. Like, this horn section is the strongest of any third wave ska band. Yeah. And I'll die in this hill. I'll fight anyone who thinks otherwise.
It's on the no-no list.
I'll do it all, baby.
It's on the no-no
I'll do
list.
it all, baby.
I would agree with you, though. I think their horn section is certainly more advanced, better equipped, better songwriters. I think their horn section is the best within all the third wave ska. Because I mean, even like in the documentary, it's like they were talking about a lot how at the time in the early mid '90s, it was like, oh, you know, this guy plays trumpet or these guys play trumpet and trombone. Let's fucking have them join our band. Fuck it, who cares? We could make a band.
Yeah, they played it in like fucking high school, right? And
that's my point. Like,
and
just
they
all
barely played it.
Yeah, that's my point.
Played it.
It's like a few notes thrown in throughout the song, but with the Five Iron Frenzy band, it's more like, let's write a song not around, but that really incorporates the horn section. We're writing an actual song that where everybody's really involved, rather than just little parts thrown in, little beeps and burps, you know, throughout the song.
Beeps and burps, baby, little B&B. Yeah. And Five Iron Frenzy, I think, like, I'm not, we're both not like overly religious here in the pod, but like, so like my 2B, if I were going like by bangers, like Every New Day, the closer, like the most like religious song they've ever fucking done, like their closer, that's my 2B. Like, that song is unfucking real, and like the his passion when he sings this song live and like the way they play this and how fucking ska heavy this is, and just like the opening when he was like ha ha, right, like dee 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 ho ho, because like Voodoo Glow Skulls do it all the fucking time, and like that's what ska people do. They do like the ha 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 on that last like 1-2 beat. But like, dude, every New Day, man, like the way he sings this is just so, it's so full of passion, but it's also still kind of goofy. It's still kind of like in the third wave ska realm. And like the way he can reach people by having songs about Canada where he just talks about like stupid shit from Canada, and like later on talks about like his undying faith for his religion and God and Jesus, and like that's wild to me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, like even since high school, like I've never been like that religious, but like I've always loved this song, and I love when he's like Jesus Christ. Like I'm just like I'm out here, dude. I'm praising the
Got your
Lord.
hands in the air, yeah.
He got me.
Well, also the thing with Five Iron Frenzy is that they don't come off as a worship band. They don't sound like a worship band. Yeah, lyrically, yeah, it's that way. But their music doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like they're pushing anything on anybody. And even when you read about like the tours that they did with the various bands, the secular bands as they would call them.
I know that. Why do they always have to say that?
No, it's so stupid. With all the secular bands, like how everybody liked Five Iron Frenzy, like how
loves them.
Great they were, how funny they were, and how they never pushed the religion on anybody. And it was just them just having a great fucking time and making people laugh and all that kind of stuff. Like truly a light, like the truest, most pure, lighthearted band is Five Iron Frenzy.
And there was like
I love that.
There was like there was an interview. Actually, their last interview they did with some I don't know who his interviewer was, but like, it was one of the links on the wiki. And if you clicked it took you to the last interview they ever did. Yeah. And it talked about like Micah was there, the girl was there who does like the saxophone. I think she's the only girl in the band, and like Reese chimed in and stuff like that. But they talked about like just how much they didn't want to like convert people on tour. They just wanted to like make sure everyone had a safe space to
so cool
to skank, really, right?
Yeah.
Just have a good time.
To skank and have
and it's
fun,
like they didn't like their number one priority was to make sure that people felt safe over like converting people. And like the girl in the band, I can't remember her name. They call it like some Jeff, like I think they call her Jeff.
No, it's not Monique. Monique's from Safe Ferris.
Powell, that's from Safe Ferris. They call her like Jeff Jr. or something like that. They really do call her Jeff something. But she was even like, yeah, dude, like even like when I go to like my church that I go to all the time and talk to my pastor, like I get weird eyes, and like I've been stopped before because they're dressed like a punk band.
Yeah. And
she goes in and like she's like, this is not what I want from like church. Like I want people to feel like they can come here. And they talk about like how as they're in the sermons and stuff, and like homeless people walk in and they get shooed away real quick, and it's like, dude, just let him in. Like he wants a place to sleep, right? Like you're a fucking church. Your tax bracket's not even the same as normal fucking businesses anyways. Like why the fuck do you care?
Why do you care? Yeah.
So that's why Five Iron Frenzy is so like unique in the scene, is because yes, they're not just like an MXPX kind of Christian band, dude. They're a fucking Christian band through and fucking through.
They've never to the point. They've never tried to hide it. They've never tried to change anything about them. Like even one of the guys, like toward the end of their first breakup, or their only breakup, I should say, like he left
lost
Christianity.
His faith.
He lost his faith, left Christianity, and there was no hard feelings. Like he was like, you know what? I don't feel like I belong in the band anymore. No hard feelings toward anybody else, but it wouldn't be appropriate for me to be in this band anymore because I don't necessarily believe in what you believe in. And he amicably left. Like that was it, man. That was it. Like no egos,
respectful
nothing.
Fucking way to leave, right? Like come on.
And it's not even like the band like kicked him out. It was just like it was absolute respect on both sides. It's so cool.
And it's not like this is like not Metallica, right? We're like leaving millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah, these guys are making a lot of money.
This band has always just been like on the far. They again like so like my biggest. I don't know if you rank bangers or not. Did you rank bangers at all?
I put my top 2 songs.
What are your top 2? Every New Day on top 2?
Fuck, what was it? I didn't do a deep dive on the record, but
just a preachy fucking last song.
Blue Comb 78 is my number 1, and then Handbook for the Sellout is my number 2.
Okay.
So
yes, I don't know. That sounds fucking dumb.
I can just disregard everything.
That's all. That's the opener. That's stupid. Ding, 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 ding. Whatever.
Whatever.
I didn't know where I was going with that, but Blue Comb's fucking so goddamn good.
Blue Comb is great.
This shows Reese Roper at like his best at storytelling and like building this like this metaphorical like world to where you understand like where he's going with, and it's you empathize with it and you get it, right? Like the whole blue comb thing, and he talks about how his sister threw the comb out the car window, and like the whole thing is supposed to be this metaphorical thing about him losing his innocence and him like growing up.
That's some real mature shit. Like honestly, it really is. Like the loss of adolescence and innocence. Like a lot of bands, it's a very emo thing to do.
Yeah,
it really, really is, but done in like a lighthearted, fast way.
This is definitely the most punk song on the record too, because it's very, very fast in certain parts. Like, ding, 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 ding. But like the whole concept of this is have you seen my comb, right? Like he's talking to the audience here. Like the song's not called Have You Seen My Comb? It's called Blue Comb. He knows what it is, and he's asking us constantly, like, have you seen my comb? And I'm constantly like inundated with like religion, because flat earther friend that lives with us all the time, Nick, he always like we're always arguing and debating and talking about like religion and things like that. So it's a common thing for like Christians to ask you like what do you think? What is it? Whatever. And so like I think him saying have you seen my comb in this as like the last part of the chorus, I think is just fucking absolute genius. Because it's such an easy thing to catch on to, and it's such an easy thing to fucking sing along to. And like, have you seen my comb? And then he's like, "You know what that song's about? Like, what is it? It's about him like losing his fucking childhood, and not like losing his child, because we all grow up.
But
right?
but like that moment where you grow up, where we've all had when we as a kid,
you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is.
He's like, holy fuck, I'm like not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
Like that right there, like that like death of like your id or whatever the fuck the people call it, right? Like you grow up at that point. I think it's brilliant songwriting. I think it's cool.
I think it's really cool too. And then the singer, I forgot his name right now, but he
Reese.
Reese. He made kind of that comment or joke saying that, you know, if I would have known back in the 90s that had I written a song about blue combs, that I didn't realize that all of the fans would come and like give me like blue combs.
Oh yeah.
If I would have said I need $1 or something like that, we would be so much richer nowadays. He said something stupid along those lines, but
because everybody brings a blue comb and they throw it at him.
They throw blue combs at him. Yeah.
I mean, that's what you get for making a fucking song like this. But god damn,
it's a banger of a song, absolutely.
And just the variety of songs on this record, right? So like you have those two songs that we just talked about that are really, really deep. And I think every new day, I think you need to go back and listen to this one. It's the closer. It's the last song. It's super fucking preachy. But my god, it's just like you understand where his faith comes from. You understand like how committed he is to his faith. And like I can at least empathize with what you're going through because of how you tell the story. And how you tell the story about like when you were a kid and like the things you can not reach on top of the fridge, right? They're just too high. I can't get up there. Mm-hmm. Or like every little fucking flicker of light, it catches my eye. Like all these temptations in life, but you fucking stay true. And like for him, it's stay true to like God and religion and stuff like that. And I was like, damn, bro. Like I
honestly really like his lyrics. I honestly really like.
They're so good.
They are actually very, very good.
They're so good.
I mean, who cares? Who cares if he's being if like it has a lot of religious overtones or undertones, whatever you want to say. The lyrics. He's a very good lyricist. He really is a very good lyricist.
Good.
A great storyteller. He truly, truly is. So absolutely.
And then you get songs like fucking Canada, right? Where it's strictly just a joke song. Like there's nothing deeper to it. Yeah. It's a joke song. Canada. Even to the point where like I don't know how to write this little interlude part, this little bridge part. So I'm just like, I forgot to mention something. And then he talks about William Shatner and everything, and Slurpees made of venison. So that's a banger for me too. But like my biggest banger for here is Superpowers. We've been given super. It's so fucking catchy, and it's strictly bass. Yeah, the doom 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 doom. Like that's my biggest banger, and it's kind of like a tongue in cheek thing about them going on tour and being like, oh, we've been given superpowers to play rock and roll, but we eat shitty food and sleep in the same fucking van and don't shower and have a horrible life, but like we're great.
Superpowers also has like has a lot of that surf stuff to it too. the drumming, just the overall song has a lot of surf undertones, which is something that's different within this record as well. There's no other song that really kind of touches upon those genres and things like that. It's good. It's a great song. Superpowers is great.
Damn, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, a little bit slower of a ska song, but it's killer. It's killer.
Well, Mike, you like Micah?
I mean, it was good, but it obviously didn't break like a banger.
Oh, dude, Micah's so good. Okay,
But it wasn't Where's Micah? But isn't that about like
where's Micah?
their bass player or something who always shows up late?
The guitarist.
Oh, guitarist.
It's funny too because in like that same later interview, they finally cleared it up, and he was like, "Dude, so what's up with Micah, bro?" And he's talking to Micah, the guitarist. He's like, "Why are you always late?" He's like, "No," and he kind of like in the nicest way possible. He said, "Like the music that we play is so basic that it's not hard to learn on the guitar." So I showed up late to rehearsals a couple times, like in the nicest fucking way possible. And that's where this is, because he did show up late. Like it wasn't like a chronic thing. It was like several times, and that was it. But it inspired the song, so that's fine.
And also the horn part, it's like it's a Christmas song. What is that? What is it's like it's not a direct like Christmas song part, but it's like an interpolation of it almost.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
What's the Christmas song? Oh, Jingle Bells. It's Jingle Bells. Yeah, the horn part. The main horn part is Jingle Bells, but done in like a slightly different way.
That's not Jingle Bells at all.
It's Jingle Bells. Maybe not Jingle. What the fuck song is it?
I definitely don't hear Jingle Bells in there. The first minute and a half of this is just horns. Like the melody carried throughout the song is horns. The first minute and a half is horns. The lead guitar, horns. Like this song is a perfect example of like why Five Iron Frenzy separated themselves from the mainstream. But like never got recognition because they made a deliberate attempt to keep it DIY. Never signed to a major label, never wanted to. They said like at best, if this is all we ever do for the rest of our lives, then like I'll be happy to go back to work for whatever the fuck it is. Actually, it was funny because rewatching the doc when Scott or whoever the fuck it was from Real Big Fish, and he said, "Yeah, the first time we played like a big show and like 1,000 people showed up, I quit my job at Subway the next day." And like I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro, that's so fucking punk." But like before he even said the next part, I was like, "I know where this is going. You were broke." And he's like, "Yeah, but I was broke for a year." But like, fuck yeah, dude. Fuck that shit. Follow it, man.
Love that shit, dude. Quitting a job is like one of the greatest feelings in the world.
I think George Costanza said the walkout. So like quitting a job is one thing, right? But the walkout is like you're high, you're proud, right? Like no matter what you say, I'm fucking leaving. And that's the walkout. You walk in, fuck off, I quit.
Yeah.
Gone. The walkout, no better feeling.
God,
I think I've ever had a good walkout.
I've never had a good walkout. I mean, I wouldn't say like it
I've
was
never had a
bad.
walkout at all, actually.
Really?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Renee had a good walkout. She had a fucking dope walkout.
For
like
what job?
When she worked for her car dealership job,
Mm.
she made a lot of money, like way over six figures, but like she was never home, just never fucking home, and it was just, and she fucking hated it, and woke up at 6 a.m. and was home at like 8 o'clock at night. I was like, "This fucking sucks, bro."
Yeah, that shit's
And she's like, "Well, like, should I quit?" Like, I don't give a shit. Quit. Who cares? And then her walkout was, she walked up to her boss and said, I need a fat raise. I need less hours, or I quit. And her boss said, "Nah." And she was home by lunch.
nice. Oh, I love that shit.
And never fucking went back. Never,
That's so good.
Never went back.
Hell yeah.
Damn, I never had a good walkout like that. That's a good walkout.
I've had nothing like that. Nothing like that. That's good though. That's good. Good for her, man. Good for her. Fuck that. Because these people at these companies don't give a fuck about their employees.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, more money, less hours, or I walk. Okay, all right, see you. Yeah, I think we went to Denny's that day too. It was like fucking like I was waking up at like noon, of course. She's already at work for 5 hours.
But I mean,
that was it.
you know, you had the 2 kids and you had all that kind of shit too.
What it really was she was off early one day and she went to go pick up Nick from school, and she asked me like, hey, like where the fuck is the school at? Like what school does he go to? Like what classroom is he in? Was his teacher? It's like, bro, like how the fuck do you not know? And like that's what, like, to me, I wasn't like I was trying to be mean. I was just like, how do you not know? Because I forget that she doesn't really know. I think that was like fuck.
That was kind of the wake
How
up
do
call.
I not know?
Yeah.
And the next day she did that, and I was gone. That's a good walkout story.
That's a great walkout. Yeah, great walkout.
Man, I need a good walkout. I'll never have a walkout story.
I know, now that you own your own business, no walkout.
I should just get a job just so I have a cool walkout story. Whatever. Let's. I feel like we're probably.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with. We're not even gonna like rank it because there's nothing to rank, but or rate.
I'm still gonna rate it. I'm still gonna rate it. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm not gonna rate it because there's really nothing to rate. But so let's kind of wrap up our thoughts on third wave ska, and all that kind of stuff. So what do you got, Jeff? Go.
There's a reason why third wave ska like exists, and it exists in a capacity where people have very, very fond memories because it's punk music, right? Because punk music is supposed to be like all inclusive, but it's punk music for like the lowest common denominator for anybody that just for anybody that didn't even. But it is, right? It fucking is. Like anybody that didn't fit in at like a Jimmy Urine concert, anybody that didn't fit in at a hip hop concert, at a Britney Spears show, they found a home in ska music, and that's why like above like any other genre of music except for like pop. But even pop is still one-sided. Ska music really was the closest to 50-50, like male to female, you'll ever see.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very balanced. Very balanced.
It was so fucking balanced, and everybody felt at home because the music is so fucking stupid. There's like, there's nothing there. And I know like people always criticize like, well, there's no substance to it. Like Two-Tone was so political. It's like, dude, that's why fucking Two-Tone sucks, man. Like. I know what the political fucking landscape is like. I fucking live in it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to have to listen to it all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So if I can escape to it, that's why we watch movies, right? Like we don't watch Star Wars, so I can like listen to fucking Donald Trump and Netanyahu and shit, fucking argue and be buttholes. I watched it like escape from this kind of shit. And that's what third wave ska was. It was a time and place. I don't think it'll ever exist again. And like there's people always say like, oh, there's a third wave ska like upheaval in a movement. Like no, there's not, dude. Like there's people like us who have disposable income that will go to those shows, but it will never be popular again.
No, I don't think so either.
None of this stuff is really outside of like Sublime and Op Ivy and No Doubt. None of this stuff really is like legendary status. None of this stuff. If we were on a normal like episode comparing it to like Sabbath, like none of this stuff holds like a candle to that kind of shit. But within the genre itself, I think Five Iron Frenzy is a 3 out of 3. I think it's a perfect record within the ska genre itself.
Okay,
I do.
We barely even touched upon the actual album, but I thought you were gonna like rate the whole genre in general, not the album.
Oh, if I rate the whole genre in general, I give the fucking genre a 3 out of 3.
Oh, that's stupid.
Because there's no other genre, like even the metal genre, which has been trying so fucking hard not to be douchebags, even like the new metal genre, which has been trying so hard not to be Limp Bizkit or trying so hard not to be Goofy Corn, right? Like every other genre tries so hard not to be something. The Riff Scott never did that. It tried so hard to just like fuck off, dude. If you want to come, come. If you don't want to come, don't fucking come.
If you want to go home, go home. Yeah.
You want to go home, go home. Like that's the Raoul from fucking Dave and Buster's when he yelled at me as a busser when I was complaining about going home. I'll never forget that too. You know where that came from?
I knew it was from Dave and Buster's. I knew it was something that you did that caused that guy to say it to you, but I didn't. Yeah.
It was the kitchen manager Raoul, spoke like no English except for this, and I, like we just complain when you're at work, and he's like hey, like what? You want to go home? Go home.
You want to go home? Go home, Carbone.
And at first I was like, really? He's like, yeah, go home. And I was like, oh, wait, this is a trick, huh? And then, like, I realized, like, fuck, man, you're right. Like, I'm here to work, and, like, my bank account will reflect if I don't work, so I should be working. Good. Even though, like, it turned into a joke, like, it was actually, like, solid advice.
I know. And it's something that you and I have said for years. For years.
You want to go home? Go home.
You want to go home?
Dude,
go home.
Palmer says it constantly, too. He loves saying it. You want to go home? Go home, cabron.
It's so stupid. Anyway, so yeah, I know a lot of tangents, but it's okay. Third wave ska, it was a very, very specific time and place. It was very short-lived. Honestly, like what people know as third wave ska was only 4 years, 5 years, mid '90s. Yeah, Op Ivy started in the late '80s, but it really didn't take a really significant turn until the mid '90s. But it's a lot of fun. And in the documentary, somebody said, like, when you ask somebody about ska, they either have no idea what you're talking about, they laugh at you, or they absolutely love it. Like, there's no in between. Nobody just says, "Oh yeah, ska's cool." It's like one of those.
It's like the Grateful Dead, dude. It's like the Grateful Dead, ska, and Black Licorice. The people that love those things fucking love those things. Yeah. Everybody else, eh. And all those people in the documentary too, like. He asked so many people. I'm like, yeah, they can pick and choose. But so many people like, I don't know what ska is. Like, bro, how the fuck do you not even know what ska music is? Like, you never heard ska?
But it's such a specific genre, whether you're looking at 60s ska, two-tone, or if you're looking at third wave in the 90s.
But you've never heard of the word ska?
I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not surprised.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised. But anyway, yeah, I think it's a very specific, very cool genre. It could be, I don't want to say it could ever be overplayed, but it's all generally the same shit. Yeah, you have a handful of bands that, really stepped it up and did something really cool with the genre, but overall, it's pretty generic stuff. But I guess you could say that with most genres anyway. But anyway, I don't know. I think this has been a really fun week. The only bad time I had was listening to the 5 Suburban Legend songs I listened to. But otherwise, it was a killer week. I really enjoyed myself. Third wave ska, I'd give it the overall genre, I'd give it a 2.25. 2.25. I'm definitely going to go back to it, but it's nothing to write home about. It's nothing, I think, revolutionary. It's just a ton of fun and where the scene got so oversaturated, especially once major labels got into the whole mix of it all. It got so oversaturated, more so than really any other genre, because it's so niche and it blew up so quickly that it got terrible within the scene. But anyway, yeah, 2.25 for me for the genre. 5 Iron Frenzy, I give it a 2 out of 3. It's solid ska music.
That's good.
It's solid ska music. I wouldn't get it on vinyls, but it's solid ska music with really good lyrics, very good lyrics. But yeah, I would never go. It didn't break my top 10, but it's still solid.
Crazy.
Still solid.
Just fucking cheated and said, "Oh, Sublime, all 3 records are fucking top 10."
You also said Tragic Kingdom is a ska record, which is stupid. So,
it is.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button, and that's all we have for today. So, thank you all for listening, and that's it. That's all.
Do you have any more gum?